Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Taurus. Let's see what's going on with you, Taurus. This is a general read, any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. All right, Six of Cups, Three of Wands, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Clarity, please. Yeah, Taurus, what do you need to know? Taurus. Clarity for Taurus, please. What do they need to know? Okay. Boy, oh boy, what do we got here? Someone here is kind of romanticizing the past, but I see someone kind of waiting here. Someone's trying to decide if they should wait because they're missing someone, possibly. And yeah, it's an energy of feeling lack and lonely. Someone here could be robbing Peter to pay Paul too. So some of you could be waiting for something. It could be something financial here. But I do see this, and there could be children involved, but I feel it has to do with someone who's, more to me, it looks like someone missing someone or romanticizing the past. But I feel for most of you, it's going to be an energy of trying to decide if you should wait or move on. Maybe you're feeling like someone's ghosted you here. Yeah, it looks like someone here trying to make a choice, kind of sitting on that fence, you know, between two worlds, neither here nor there, and just kind of waiting. And it's about making a decision. It has to do with the path someone's been on. See, romanticizing the past or just reminiscing. Someone could be just reminiscing. And see, it's time to maybe, you know, look elsewhere. It's someone who often expanding their horizons. It could be financial. See, looking elsewhere, expanding the horizons. It's about expansion. And someone here kind of, you know, it's an energy of someone who's kind of getting their head wrapped around preparing. Yeah, so that's the early stages. But it does look like someone's trying to decide a little inner struggle. Should I wait or should I go? Yeah, I do see someone being lonely, maybe missing someone too. And I do see someone that has to do with lack of money, possibly too, waiting for something, trying to make a decision. And I do see someone leaving this behind. See, it has to do with moving on. Someone's not moving. They're not making any move. So I feel we have someone thinking it's time to move on, time to go down a new path. Yeah. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Why is this here for Taurus? Yeah, someone patiently waiting. And often it's when someone starts to lose interest. And it could be someone missing someone. Yeah, and just waiting patiently. But it looks as though this is someone feels like they're maybe wasting their time. And it's like I say, should I stay or should I go? Yeah, because there is the movement. See, it's about moving on. There's no movement. Ghosting, ignoring. Someone here's not communicating. Yeah, we have someone getting kind of bored of this, but it's also someone I feel that often people, when they sit in the fence and they feel they're waiting, they feel like they're wasting their time, but on the other hand, they don't want to miss this opportunity. But I got to tell you, often this energy shows somebody who's actually getting drained and bored, but it's about seeking other opportunities. Because if you got someone who's ghosting you, ignoring you, it's often best to just go down a new path. And if it is a money situation, it's about making some kind of move. And it's about expansion, looking elsewhere. It could have to do with work. We'll see. Let's have a look at the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's when a person realizes the situation isn't serving. Should I stay? Should I go? Because to me, I'm very much strongly feeling that someone is kind of reflecting on the past, that where they've been and where they're now needing to go. And it has to do with needing to let go of something, a situation that may be out of reach. Someone's not reaching out to. But it has to do with loss of interest sometimes, where somebody's just not interested. See, this is where somebody has some sort of expectations, waiting, expecting it, but things aren't turning out the way it's expected. So yeah, let's have a look at movement here. It's funny how it comes in twice, but it shows, yeah, it's very much confirming the same energy. Yeah, it's an energy of one last look over the shoulder, but this is living in the moment, taking a leap of faith. It's time to expand your horizons, whatever's keeping you stuck. And it could be a few things. Tell me about this Two of Wands. Yeah, see, it's time to make a decision. Out with the old, in with the new. I think it's just somebody romanticizing the past or just reflecting on it. Childhood memories, things like this, just somebody reminiscing. Could be somebody hoping for reconciliation, but should I stay or should I go? Yeah, it'll be different for a few of you, but I feel it's showing leaving this behind, letting it go. It is what it is. It's something that obviously wasn't meant to be. And it could be, like I say, work. See, investing in a situation, waiting for some sort of expansion, it never happens. So it could be somebody wanting to level up in a job situation as well. Because it is about leaving the past in the past, But I feel it's all about taking a leap of faith, moving forward. Everything is always a risk, right? It's about taking that little bit of a risk. And I think someone's kind of trying to weigh the pros and the cons of that here as well. Yeah. And there we have, we have another opportunity coming in. So this is another opportunity. And some of you, it's money. It's a job. It's an opportunity. Waiting for news, waiting for something to happen. And it could be, like I say, robbing Peter to pay Paul, not enough money, things not turning out as expected. So it has to do with another opportunity. It has to do with some sort of commitment too. And if you are dealing with someone who doesn't want to commit, and you're waiting, things aren't turning out expected, someone's ghosting, ignoring. See, it's just an energy of lack. And I do see someone feeling kind of lonely. It's just time to go down a new path. But this is youthful, playful, living in the moment. This is somebody getting ready. I feel it's just somebody kind of just looking at everything and weighing the pros and the cons and ready to take that leap of faith. Tell me more about the Fool. Yeah, see, being open to new. See, this is about receiving, being open to receive. So this is a new path, expansion. See, this is sometimes where you have to decide, should I stay or go? If it's not going to go to the next level, or something never goes to the next level. See, and patiently waiting for someone to commit. It's time to let them go. Yeah, but this is something interesting because now we can see this is unexpected, an opportunity. See, being open. It's often someone just putting themselves out there and just being open to expansion and opportunities. But look at that. That is a commitment. Now, whether it's a job, but it's a start of something. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Where's this coming from? Yeah, it swoops in out of the blue, often when you least expect it. But I feel here it's an energy of staying in control of the emotions too. And this is the part, right? Trying to not get emotionally invested, especially if it's a work situation. But some of you, it has to do with a person. Missing someone, longing for love. There could be children involved and kind of, reminiscing about this. But it's an energy of out with the old, in with the new. Because it looks like someone's waiting for, maybe feeling like there's some hope here. There's hope for a reconciliation. But it's an energy of getting bored and missing other opportunities. Yeah. So I do feel it's an energy of maybe even multiple opportunities and having to make a choice. But this is someone going to make this choice and be open to this. So this is expansion. This is definitely expansion. This is going down a whole new path. It's the start of something new. Yeah, it could be a creative pursuit. The Empress is very creative, but it's all about living in the moment. There's always a risk, right, that things won't turn out the way as expected. So, oh, well, it is what it is. That wasn't meant to be. Let's go down here. Look, there's the expansion. And some of you, it's waiting for the right person. Someone here has just been waiting for the right person to come along. And often when people do that, they start to get bored and feel lonely, and they start to romanticize about the past. What could have been, coulda, woulda, shoulda did this, shoulda did that, shouldn't have done that. It could have been better. all these things that people do. And it's completely normal. It's how a person kind of figures out what it is they need to do next. But it's about making a choice, choosing the one, or choosing the right path. So there is definitely this energy of somebody who could be very ambitious, very passionate, but it's about waiting for that one situation, the right person, the job, and taking things to a next level. So there's that Ace of Wands there. There's desire. So this is where this comes in out of the blue. Look at that. See, long-term stability too. Partnering up, two people getting together, something long-term. Sometimes things just aren't meant to be. And this is often when two people just aren't in alignment, because this is about, this is when I see these two, it's like charting the course, weighing the pros and the cons, charting the course, following the star, right? But someone's looking at what could have been, but obviously it didn't turn out as expected. So, but this is someone who often is, it's about being open to whatever comes your way. And that's what I feel is going to happen. Leaving this behind, it wasn't meant to be, weren't in alignment. And now you have this, I do see a Cancer energy. I do see Aquarius, some Libra energy. You could have these elements in your chart, Taurus. Yeah, Pentacles energy. I know you like to weigh the pros and the cons and kind of look at a situation, but I really feel this is something that comes in out of the blue. See, this is what you're not expecting. Sometimes you have to take a little leap of faith. And I do see someone here took a risk at some point, did take a risk, and things didn't turn out as expected. But it's all about being open. And it is expansion, because this is somebody coming in very quickly. Someone in control of their emotions, not ruled by them. Yeah, it's an energy of control. There's a need to let go of some control too. See, everything has to be balanced. The Empress is balance. They don't control everything. They don't make all the decisions. And that's why I feel it looks to me like a couple people coming together. Yeah, so some of you it's work. See, putting on effort, putting in work. But it has to do with making a move. I feel some of you have dealing with a situation of taking it to the next level, and someone needs to make a move. But it has to do with someone putting in work and wanting to build. This is about building from that pentacle. See, it's someone here not putting all their eggs in one basket too. Seven of Pentacles. And it has to do with somebody maybe even doing a couple things, juggling multiple jobs, putting in a lot of hard work, and then I see success. So I see somebody in that energy too, juggling multiple, possible multiple jobs. But it's about putting in effort and building from that pentacle. See, hard work paying off, long-term stability, but it's a little bit of a risk. Yeah. Yeah, see, look at that, looking back at things that didn't turn out the way things have gone. But it's all about a path. And if you have been dealing with someone and you're maybe hoping for a reconciliation, it's not turning out the way you expected, never be afraid to go down a new path. It's never good to sit and waste your time and let things get stagnant. It's about learning to live in the moment. Yeah, see, it's an energy of the crossroads between two worlds, where there has to be some kind of movement. Sometimes you have to create your own world, and that's what I feel often when I see this expansion and taking a risk. But someone here is looking. I feel it's definitely yourself here looking at this. All this hard work paying off. Could even be paying something off, but it's long-term stability. Some of you thinking of starting your own business. See, long-term stability, being open to offers, opportunities, expansion, and something creative. But it's all about choosing the one, the right path or the right person. Sometimes people focus on work and they get themselves, see, it's all about preparing. The Queen of Pentacles likes to kind of prepare, likes to kind of look and plan ahead. But it's about not putting all your eggs in one basket. I mean, patience is good. But only for so long. The Empress only waits for so long. But I definitely feel there's some of you may even have a few things happening, but it's all about not wasting too much time. Someone definitely juggling or thinking about that too, that, you know, juggling work, working hard, paying things off, becoming stable. See, this is all about a path for some of you, but others of you, it's a relationship situation and missing someone, hoping for reconciliation, but it may not be turning out as you expect. So it's an energy of just letting go of control. And I feel letting go of the past, this lack and negativity, the loneliness, keeping busy, focusing on work. Wow, someone here is trying to feel, you know, really stay balanced, but it's about just being open to things and this leap of faith. This is the start of something new. And often people do this, weigh all the pros and the cons. Yeah, letting go of the negativity. I think somebody spends more time work. It's time to play. Too much work, work, no time for play. Someone's been doing that, but this is someone who's planted the seed. They're building upon it. See, long-term stability. Yeah, someone here is going to do very well on this course. Yeah, look at the Six of... So this could even have to do with moving and relocating, traveling for work, but it's applying all the lessons learned. I do see someone here's been working, busy, things calming down. So I do see time to play, even thinking about a vacation. Someone here's like planning out, it's almost like someone's planning out life or the next while anyway. Yeah, see things calming down, but it's about applying lessons learned. But I do see somebody coming in. I do feel like you got a person coming in here. Someone swooping in out of the blue. An offer, an invitation. It's a start of something. It could be an opportunity to take a trip or travel. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised someone's thinking of traveling for work, trying something different here too. So but let's have one more look at the Six of Swords. See, it's all about avoiding disaster, planning ahead, being prepared. Yeah, we got two people going to connect. See, it's about a connection, getting acquainted. I feel like you're going to connect with someone and get acquainted, someone new, swooping in here out of the blue. See, it's all about letting go of expectations. See, let go of expectations, then you're never disappointed. And I feel that someone's something they're thinking about here, but this is about the feelings being mutual. See, connecting through acquaintances, mutual friends even. Look at that. See, when it happens when you least expect it, when you let go of expectations. But there's a connection here. Now this could be even friends, people getting together, taking a trip. But it's about movement. And I still feel someone's thinking of moving and relocating. Maybe moving in together, living with someone, moving in with a friend, especially if there's this robbing Peter to pay Paul. So kind of struggling financially a little bit. I think this is someone who, some of you have overcome this already. See, planned, prepared ahead, all work, no play. Now it's time to play. Now it's time to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, look at, this is someone seeing the bigger picture, but it's also happy home, happy life. It's an energy of someone getting themselves out there again. See, making a connection, friends of friends, acquaintances. I see some good news coming in. This is, I feel, networking too, for somebody doing a little networking. But I'm seeing someone making a connection, and I feel this is this person's coming in when you least expect it. It's going to make you very happy, but it's all about the future. See, the Queen of Pentacles likes to sit and kind of look at a situation, and it's about visualizing where you see yourself. Yeah, I feel you're going to connect through acquaintances with someone. I see happy times ahead, getting together, gatherings, people getting together, see, reminiscing. And it could be people just getting together and reminiscing. I wouldn't be surprised. Friends, old friends, possibly. But I feel it, because I see someone doing a lot of reminiscing. But the interesting thing is this to me is someone here getting acquainted. Somebody is coming in, they want to get to know you. It's somebody wanting to spend time with someone and learn about them. But I don't know if this is a long distance situation, and that could be something here too, thinking about this. But I still feel this moving and relocating, or two people coming together, moving in together, living together. See, one big happy family. It could be single. There could be single parent energy. You say children involved, but this is very good news. This is good news. It's people getting together, talking and reminiscing. I feel networking too, which is interesting, but it's creating movement. Sometimes you have to take a risk and you have to create that movement to get things moving. But I do see leaving. Someone here is not making any moves, ghosting, ignoring, feeling lonely, the lack. Yeah, he's getting together with people. So some of you may be doing that, and I do feel like you're going to get acquainted or reacquainted with someone. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles, what's cooking here? Yeah, look at that. Taurus energy. Fancy that. Taurus. See, it's all about how you're conducting yourself, being on the same page. This could be people you went to school with, maybe connecting with some people. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is something that happened and you reconnected, but it didn't turn out as expected. But I feel like we have a person, somebody with Cancer energy, I feel. I do see an Aries energy too, which could be Scorpio energy as well. But this is somebody coming in to take the lead. So you got someone taking the lead here. It's a person who knows what they want. They're coming in very quickly. Yeah, they're confident. They have self-control. I feel there could have been a missed opportunity in the past. Was there an opportunity that you missed with someone because you were working all the time, all work, no play? Or was it this person? Whoever they are, they're bold, confident, very charming. King of Wands is usually quite charming. But I see this energy of, there's definitely this energy of applying lessons learned. So somebody's learning something here. I wouldn't be surprised it's a bunch of people getting together that went to school together or worked together at some point. But this person's making a move here. They know what they want and they're going for it. And this is someone, see, very focused. This is someone rather ambitious. This is a person who can often, and the Empress too, see, the Empress is someone who can, often Emperor is the one that makes things happen. I feel like you're going to make this happen. Maybe you're thinking of hosting something, bringing people together. Yeah. Hostess with the mostess. I see schedules, routine. See, some of you are very structured. Schedules, routine. It's about breaking that routine and learning to live in the moment. Yeah, I think you can be spontaneous at times, but sometimes people get structured. They get into a particular lifestyle and habits, patterns. But I feel like I wouldn't be surprised some of you are like, because I'm seeing expansion. It's like you're going to make this happen. It is possible. You could be talking to people. But it's almost like what you're putting out there is coming back to you here, which is really interesting. You tell me more about this King of Wands. This person's focused on that wand. They're passionate. They have ambition. See, it's an energy of being very creative. So they could be the one doing it as well. Yes, they are single. This is someone who looks out for themselves. They take care of themselves. Or this is what they see with yourself. See, that someone who's independent, because it's the wand. See, someone very sexy and sensuous, and someone who takes care of themselves. Very nice. So it actually looks like this person, but it could be the other way around. I think this is two people going to connect. See, this is an energy where the feelings are mutual. You're going to connect with, and it could be mutual acquaintances, friends. See, one big happy family. Friends who are like family. Someone who's kind of part of the family. Yeah, interesting. I see this fairly often, but this one's a little unique because I think you're the one who's going to make this happen. Because it's hosting something. I see schedules, routines, structure, someone's lifestyle, and I see stability. I feel like you're stable, but this is kind of what they're seeing. Tell me more about this person. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. What is this person? What are their intentions? What is this King of Pentacles? King of Wands intentions. What is the King of Wands intentions? What is their intentions? This person's intentions are to end something. This is someone who's going to end something. It's a person, oh, it's somebody, you're crossing paths with this person. Are they going to end it? They're making a decision to end the situation. Out with the old, in with the new. So it's this person who's swooping in, taking control. They're ending a situation to be with you. Is this what's happening? Oh my goodness. I've been seeing a fair bit of this in certain readings. I can't remember if this was yours. I do see Scorpio energy, somebody going through transition, and this is a transition. See time in between. See someone maybe at a distance traveling, somebody who could be wanting to visit you as well. They just swoop in out of the blue. But they're confident. They have self-control. This is somebody who's, I think you have a person, what are they going to do? They're going to end things. This is someone making a life path decision. They're ending a situation. They want to connect, want to get to know you, see learning about you. So if you've already crossed this path and you feel like this person's ghosting, ignoring, like you're not going to hear from them again, it could be this person coming in. Tell me more about the transformation. See, this is often internal too. Maybe this person's somebody who's feeling lonely. You know, they're romanticizing here. There's some romanticizing going on. Oh, yeah. Is this a childhood friend or someone you went to school with? I mean, when I see this, I often see high school reunions and things. But I mean, sometimes it's just a bunch of people getting together. Somebody visiting, somebody traveling, visiting someone. So, or it's just during this time in between, this is somebody who's ended. They have ended something. I feel like it's already happened. Wow. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? What is this all about? Six of Cups. Yeah, someone's in their feelings here. This person's ending something with another person to be with you. Scorpio energy. Or the mother of the children. Tell me more. This is getting confusing. But I'm glad I carried on because I want to make sure you got something to work with here. Yeah, so it has to do with somebody ending a relationship, a committed relationship with a possible Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So it's an energy of harmony. See, it's about harmony being restored. There's a lack of harmony between two people. So that, I'm glad I did that. It fills in the gaps. And this may only pertain to some of you, but what this person is wanting is they want to end a situation, but it has to do with who is the Queen of Cups? I think it's somebody they were married to, but we'll see. Someone who, like I say, there's lack of harmony. It's about releasing. It no longer serves. This is someone willingly just letting go. It's a situation, it's two people who came together. It never went anywhere, or it's not going anywhere. You know, this person's detaching from this person. They have some earth in their chart. They're detached from this person. They've lost interest. They're no longer interested. So this is an interesting energy too. But this is about the two of you, the feelings being mutual and meeting through people, getting to know each other. So this looks like something has happened. There's been a bunch of time in between, transition from this ending before starting something new, because this is the start of new. And there is passion and desire here. There's an attraction. Two people connecting, making a connection, and there's an attraction. So if this is why somebody was maybe ignoring you or ghosting you, they were ending a situation with someone. It's saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. Okay? So I feel like maybe you already know about this and you're just kind of sitting and waiting and preparing. Should I wait or should I go? Is that what's happening here, Taurus? But I see long-term stability. I feel like you're stable. But it's an energy of being comfortable with someone. I feel like you made someone feel comfortable. It feels like home. Wow, this person And I wouldn't be surprised they're keeping something to themselves. Now, if you have feelings for this person and you happen to be because this is someone missing, maybe you, someone who longs for love. But I feel it's this person ending things. It does look like maybe even with the Scorpio or a Pisces for some. It's a King of Wands. I mean, obviously that's two people who often maybe just aren't on the same page, but it's a lack of harmony, lack of commitment. But this is somebody coming in your direction to lay a foundation. So tell me more about the wisdom. This is someone who's probably been keeping this to themselves. Unless it's yourself in that energy of the Queen of Cups, where you think this is something that's over. Well, manifesting. Someone's manifesting. They have everything they need. See, this is someone who's been preparing. I feel it's somebody it's definitely someone who's been preparing. They have everything they need. They've learned something during this time in between, things calming down. Yeah, it's someone who ended something with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Yeah, there you go, Taurus. Is this what you've been doing? Have you been waiting and starting to get bored, thinking it's like too late? But I do feel it is time to live in the moment. You know, it's taking a risk. Two people coming together, the feelings being mutual. You're manifesting, maybe even mirroring a little bit here. This is about two people coming into alignment. Oh my gosh. There you go. So someone is ending a situation during this time in between. The last time you were with these people, possibly, where you connected, this person ended something and they're now preparing. See, it's all about pre-manifesting, preparing. You could be the one who made this happen if you are in that Empress energy where you've manifested all the energies of the kings and the queens and you're very stable. Now you're looking for a partner. So you want a partner, someone to, go down this path with. Well, there you go. Like I say, I feel like you could be the one preparing and pre-manifesting, and it could be because something that you did. But I feel it's this person making the decision. Out with the old and in with the new. It's time for something new. There has been time in between. And that's why I felt this whole getting reacquainted. They want to get reacquainted. It's a person who's prepared. Wow. Like, wow, yeah, they broke free. Yeah, see this person, a little Sagittarius energy, but literally I do see some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with this person, but they're detaching from someone else. They've lost interest. And it's probably because another person is somebody who won't commit to them, it is an energy of someone breaking free, but it's a person planning, preparing, hoping for the best. I see someone who takes pride in all the things they do. It's about being able to provide. So I wonder if this is someone's ego got in the way. They couldn't provide. They couldn't provide for you because they were in transition, ending a situation. Did you cross paths with someone who was ending it? Well, whoever they are, they haven't forgotten you. That's for sure. But they are planning. They're feeling hopeful. They're coming in. It's about something that's going the distance. They see this going the distance. This is something that wasn't going anywhere. So they've ended it with this person. And it could have been someone that they were seeing long distance. Yeah. So there you go. Maybe you already know. Maybe you even know who that person is. They could be someone you went to school with or were in your social circle at some point, because there's all this time. Interesting. Yeah. Well, there you go. It's all about partnering up, getting together. I do think there's some people going to get together, and I do see hosting some kind of get-together or gathering, and you may be thinking of doing that, but I feel this person's coming in. They're offering you this pentacle. They want to make some sort of commitment. It's a person who makes a commitment and follows through. So if you have someone who didn't follow through, this is someone who follows through. So pretty interesting energy. I feel like you got something to look forward to. It's like it's telling me this new path. There's something to look forward to here. So take care. Continue to weigh the pros and the cons. I feel like you'll make the right choice, especially with the Empress energy, knowing your worth and value. So you're not chasing after someone. You're not doing any chasing but it's, I don't know if this is this person who you feel this is just the person for you, but then I can see that energy coming out. Someone isn't the right person for someone, which is obviously that King of Wands, but they really could be anyone. It's just a person who takes pride. They take pride in their appearance. They see you as someone who's like that too. Yeah, but this is a person who was achieving goals during this time, ending a situation with someone they were in a committed relationship with. This person sees you as marriage material, and I feel that's why this come out, because it's like all these things this person's wanting. They've just been getting ready, being ready for this. So it's giving you a heads up to be prepared. I feel like some of you have, for some reason. It's like you almost like you already know. Have you been talking to people? Take care. Bye for now.